And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the live stream. We are here at Sierra College as your Sierra College Wolverines are taking on the visiting Cosumnes River Hawks today. We are just about 7 minutes away from game time, and we will begin with our introduction of today's starting lineups in just a couple minutes. And leading off for the Hawks, number 1, shortstop Rudy Rodriguez. Batting second, number 22, third baseman Corey Williams. Batting third, number 10, catcher Nick Solorzano. Batting fourth, number 4, designated hitter Colby Lunsford. Batting fifth, number 5, left fielder Michael Grijalva. Batting sixth, number 13, right fielder Cade McKechnie. Batting seventh, number 16, first baseman Jack Moore. Batting eighth, number 3, second baseman Royce Sumura. Batting ninth, number 11, center fielder Ethan Walker. Starting on the mound today for the Hawks, number 21, Isaiah Williams. And now it's time to introduce your Sierra College Wolverines. Leading off, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. Batting second, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Batting third, number 21, designated hitter Clayton Coates. Batting fourth, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. Batting fifth, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. And batting sixth, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon. Batting seventh, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. Batting eighth, number 32, catcher Connor Smith. And batting ninth, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. Starting on the mound for your Wolverines, number 7, Gerald Hansen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats facing the flag flying in left field as we honor our nation with the national anthem. And once again, baseball fans, want to remind you today's game is being live streamed on YouTube. Pass that along to your family and friends unable to make it out to the ballpark today. Once again, Sierra College Baseball live on YouTube. And we thank all of you for joining us on the live stream, those of you that are with us and those that may be joining us a little bit later. We are in for, hopefully, a good game today. Baseball schedule this week been changed around a little bit, obviously, because of the weather. This game was due to be played yesterday, and because of the weather, it needed another day for field conditions, moved it forward one day. Game was held yesterday down at Consumnes River, though, and Wolverines walked away. It was closer win, 9-6 over the Hawks. And obviously a lot of scoring, but pretty good game overall, fairly tight. Should be an interesting one today. Cloud cover has been kind of coming and going. If you can see there on the camera, real thick clouds out there. And so we've been going in and out of the sunlight today. Not sure how that is going to play today. Maybe those high fly balls could be affected. And looks like we are ready to go. Leading off for the Hawks, number 1, shortstop Rudy Rodriguez. So Rodriguez, the first batter to come up for the Hawks. That first pitch comes out 104. So ball 1 to Rodriguez, and second pitch from Gerald Hansen, high for ball 2. Rodriguez did not play in yesterday's game down at Consumnes. Royce Samura, the second baseman today, got the start at short. And there's a strike from Gerald Hansen, Wood Creek High School grad, playing for the Wolverines. And he gets a hold of that one, and look at that, drops into center field. So base hit for Rudy Rodriguez to start things out for Consumnes. Now batting, number 22, third baseman Corey Williams. Williams went 2 for 5 in yesterday's game, including an RBI, but struck out 3 times. So now he will have a runner at first. Ball 1. Second pitch from Hansen is a strike to Williams. 333 batter coming into today's ball game. Quick checkup over on first base. Quick hit into the gap between short and third. And so the second base hit in a row for the Hawks. Now batting number 10, catcher Nick Solorzano. Solorzano also caught in yesterday's ball game, although he did go 0 for 3. Walked once, struck out twice. Drops the bunt down, and it'll go right to Hansen. He'll make the throw in time to first. So there's the first out. But the other 2 runners advanced. So now runner at second and third. Now batting number 4, designated hitter Colby Lunsford. Hansen sets and deals. That's on the inside part of the plate for strike one. Again, only one out. Ooh, fouled that back, and that will go off of Connor Smith's mask there. Umpire decides to go out, take a look at him face to face just to make sure he's all good. Lunsford also batting .333 on the season. Played in 23 of the 25 games Hawks have played. Hits that, fouls it off to the right side. Looks like it's going to go just over the Sierra College bullpen. Hansen deals in a big swinging strike from Lunsford. Will earn him the ticket back to the bench. Now batting number 5, left fielder Michael Grijalva. So the strikeout means 2 outs. And the runners at second and third. First pitch, Grijalva falls back to the net. Umpire saying, hey, I need a couple more balls here, please. 3 of them, please, if you would. Sure. Happy to help. Big swing, and that one's going to go deep into center left, and Alex Johnson over, makes the grab. And we're going to go to the bottom of the first, scoreless here in Rockland. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. So strike one to Alex Johnson, getting things kicked off for the Wolverines here in the bottom of the first. Hawks left 2 runners on there in the top of the first. Another ball to Johnson. Made the third out there in the top of the first. Running grab out there in center left. And a swing and a miss, and Johnson will have a seat. Now batting for your Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. So Zach Chamiso, shortstop for Sierra, comes to the plate, and that pitch from Isaiah Williams just misses the inside edge for ball one. Zach got some good news yesterday, signed commitment to move on to the next level. Here he is in a second year for Sierra, and he'll be headed down to Riverside. Swing and a miss. Really came in and just started playing short as soon as he got here, and just, does a fantastic job. Automatic, one of the batting leaders on the team, and that pitch also misses inside, evening up the count 2-2 to Chamiso. Williams hits the other side of the plate, but misses that side too. 3-2. Little grounder to his counterpart there. It's short and makes the quick throw over to first, and Chamiso is out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 21, designated hitter Clayton Coates. And so here comes another fighting zebra. As with Chamiso, Coates also from Lincoln High. Strike one from Williams to Coates. Going back and forth between the catcher and the DH role this year. A little bit of time at first base too. Takes a swing there at the second pitch for strike two. So Clayton Coates at the plate, 1-2 the count, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Next pitch outside, well outside for ball two. 2-2. Jack Wise, third baseman, on deck. Pitch inside, kind of jam Coates up. Full count. Gets a hold of that one, rips it into left field. And so he's going to take one, headed for two. And just not there in time. The great throw from the corner. And so Coates thrown out at second. Still scoreless after one. Leading off the top of the second for Cosumnes River, number 13, right fielder Cade McKechnie. So here in the top of the second, McKechnie swings on that first pitch. It's going deep into center field, and it is over. Home run, Cade McKechnie. That will start things off. Two home runs previously on the season. That's his third. Now batting number 16, first baseman Jack Moore. Only 181 batter, but obviously McKechnie showing a ton of power. Third pitch, and that will be a strike. Two more. The first baseman for the Hawks. Swings on that one. It's going to go to the other field, and Andre Ciccone in right makes the grab for the out. Now batting number 3, second baseman Royce Samura. Samura, 5'7", 150 sophomore out of Consumnes Oaks High School in Elk Grove. Second year for the Hawks. Second pitch, also a ball, 2-0. And that's a strike on the right side of the plate. Smoro went perfect 3 for 3 yesterday. Also came in to score 3 runs. Hits just above the shortstop's glove as Zach Chamiso went over and had to kind of jump up on the run. But the hit just a little bit out of place. And so base hit for Samura. Now batting number 11, center fielder Ethan Walker. Quick checkup over on first base to Samura, the shortstop. Walker looking for a sign, and then he will step back in. That's a ball to Ethan Walker, the center fielder, and number 9 batter for the Hawks. Again, if you're just joining us, second inning started off with a home run from Jack Moore, first baseman. Or excuse me, from Cade McKechnie. Okay, I got to get my people right here. Cade McKechnie, big right fielder. 6'2", 210 out of Christian Brothers High School in Sacramento. Samura fakes the run, and he decides to go after the ball gets away, and he's there in plenty of time. So now with the runner at second, Hansen sets. Quick bunt, and Hansen unable to pick it up. He gets there in time, but just kind of slips out of the glove. Not sure if it was just wet or what, but did not get a hold of that ball. Now batting number 1, shortstop Rudy Rodriguez. So back to the leadoff batter. Got a single in his first at bat. Runners at the corners for Consumnes. Pitch misses the outside edge. Second ball. There's the strike. Rodriguez having a conversation there with the ump, not really sure. Looked like he was about ready to drop down a bunt and just didn't get it down in time. Two and one now to Rudy Rodriguez. Again, thinking about dropping down the bunt. A little bit late. It was still going to be a strike. 2-2. That one will be strike three as he watches that one come across for the second out here in the top of the first. Now batting at number 22, third baseman Corey Williams. So again, runners on, two runners on, just like it was in the first. And again, two outs. Quick checkup over at first from Hansen. Although a little different checking up on first with the quick Samura over on third. Swings on that, and it's going to go into shallow right. Chacon comes in, makes the grab, and so this one will end. But the Hawks are on the board, leading 1-0. All right, sports fans, we're back. Bottom of the second inning. Wolverines getting ready to come up, and Consumnes with the lead 1-0 off the home run there in the top of the second. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. First pitch to Wise, over the plate, but a little bit low. Ball one. Next pitch, that one's just outside. 2-0 now from Isaiah Williams, the starter for Consumnes. That one just misses the outer edge. 3 in a row. in softball. I missed the chance. I love the chance. And there's going to be the first strike to the Sierra third baseman. Out of Bishop Manogue High School up in Reno. Strike two. Leading batter on the team, 388 on the season so far. 31 hits, and 80 at-bats. On the inside, Wise going to go ahead, take a walk down to first. Now batting for Sierra College, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Paulini out of Oakmont High School, the first baseman, shows the bunt, pulls it back, and then swings, goes to short, makes the throw in time to first for the double play. Now batting for the Wolverines, right fielder Andre Chacon. And strike one to Chacon. Second pitch outside to even up the count, 1-1. 1-1, 2 outs after that double play. And there's strike two to the right fielder. Next pitch going to be outside, evening up the count 2-2 with 2 outs. Hits the grounder to the second baseman. Samura makes the throw in time to first. And so we're going to go to the top of the third. Consumnes holds the lead, 1-0. And here we go, getting ready to start up in the top of the third for the Hawks. Leading off for Consumnes River, number 10, catcher Nick Solorzano. So Solorzano comes up to the plate his second time and sees strike one. It'll be Solorzano, Lunsford, then Grijalva. 3, 4, 5 batters. Great little grounder into left field, and so he's going to think about taking two, but go ahead and return to first. Now batting number 4, designated hitter Colby Lunsford. And strike one to Lunsford. Lunsford had struck out in his first at bat there in the first inning. 5'11", 186 from Bear River High School in Grass Valley. Quick throwback to first, and he is out. Took a little extra lead there and had to come back. 1-1 the count. He'll pop that one up into deep second. And indeed, Dylan Wells, second baseman, scoots back to make the grab. Now batting, number 5, left fielder Michael Grijalva. One and 0 to Grijalva with 2 outs. Big swing and a miss to even up the count, 1-1. Grijalva had really smacked that thing at the end of the first, out at there into center field. It was met with Alex Johnson's glove. And if you could see the flag, it's kind of blowing a little bit in right now. From right to left. That one, he'll go straight into the wind, into right field. And so Grijalva with the solid single. Now batting, number 13, right fielder Cade McKechnie. And McKechnie returns to the scene of the crime where he did the damage at the top of the second. First pitch, home run. And he will take a big swing on that first pitch going into right field. But Phoenix Casillas says, I got it. With the nice grab. So we're going to go into the bottom of the third already. And the Hawks hold the lead. 1-0. Now batting for Sierra College, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. And so Phoenix Casillas, who made that incredible grab there and to end the Hawks there at bat, we were talking about it. McKechnie definitely had some power and just that hit did not have a lot of elevation. I mean, it was kind of a liner in the left field, and he was on the run, really turned on the Jets, as trusty scoreboard man / announcer TJ was saying. He was moving, and a nice grab by Casillas to make the out and really save potential run. Hit that grounder over to short, and it will be in time. Now batting for the Wolverines, Connor Smith. Second pitch, ball 2 to Smith. Gets a hold of that one and just shoots it right up into the air. Smover says, I got it, waving people off. And indeed he does. 2 batters, 2 outs in a row. Now batting for Sierra College, number 4, second baseman Dylan Wells. Wells shows bunt, and there's strike 1 to Wells, the Del Campo High grad. Number 9 batter for the Wolverines. Next pitch just misses the outer edge, 1-1. Fouls that one, 1-2. I think just dropped and stopped. Oh, that one's well outside, 2-2. That one goes really high, but it's going to head for the Sierra College soccer field. Saw Coach Gann out there a little bit earlier. Sierra girls having some practice this morning. Let's see, Isaiah Williams, starter for the Hawks, coming in 8.49 ERA on the season. Nice pitch, had a little movement, did not get back inside over the plate, so that'll be 3-2 with 2 outs. And that's going to be well on its way outside, and Wells is on his way to first. Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, Alex Johnson. Johnson comes to the plate with runner at first, as the catcher Solorzano fakes the throw. Quick little throw over to first, checking up on Wells. Okay, 1, 2, 3 throws over there. Are you guys worried? What's going on? I don't know if they've looked at the stats. He doesn't have a stolen base yet. So they seem very intent on making sure his first isn't today. Oh, he's taken off and bobbled by Solorzano. 0-2 is the count. 0-2 is the count. Oh, 2-0. Sorry about that. The umpire was looking back at us going, hey, put the right count up on the board. And I got it backwards. It wasn't TJ's fault. I called it out. TJ knows what he's doing. I wasn't paying attention. I was just paying attention to stolen base stats. It's all right. I'll take it. Take it. Way to go, Dylan. Where are we at? 3-0 the count to Alex Johnson. Leadoff batter for the Wolverines today. Big swing, big miss, 3-1. Alex struck out in his first at bat today. Let's see if we can turn things around. And another swing. Full count. Johnson pops that one up That will go foul. Count remains 3-2. Once again, no shadows out there on the field. Cloud cover, blocking the sun. Dylan Wells takes off early, and nice hit just on the baseline. It is fair. Wells will score, tying it up, and Alex Johnson gets him a two-bag with the RBI. Now batting for Sierra College, number 23, Zach Chamiso. Alex Johnson, the speedy second, or the speedy center fielder, playing around with the pitcher and says, no, I'm not going to do this. We'll see. He threw over, 3-4 times on Dylan Wells. Chamiso says, oh, it's all right. I'm just hanging out here, waiting for a pitch. Just send one my way. Drops the bunt down and gets there. Samura bobbles the ball on the transfer. And so he gets there. Now batting for Sierra College, number 21, designated hitter Clayton Coates. All right, so they're going to have a little talk out there on the mound. Guys, we need to settle it down. We're making some, silly little errors, but they're costly, and so we have to kind of settle it down. Everybody make sure you're making those transfers. Make sure you're picking up the ball right. It's a couple in a row, so we need to make sure. Again, I didn't have a microphone out there. I'm just guessing. That's kind of what he said. Now batting, number 21, Clayton Coates. All right, so Coates comes to the plate. Runners at first and third, and he would like to be able to bring in the winning or the go-ahead run right here. 2 outs, 2 on, first and third. Pops that one up, and it's going to go off to the right. I'm thinking bullpen. No, not even bullpen. It's going to be a little bit further back. Behind the Sierra dugout. Not quite to the softball field yet, if you know your way around Sierra. And the pitch, it's going to be a strike. Quick run from Chamiso, and the catcher says, nah, I'm not going for that. I know you got a runner at third. You got a center fielder at third that's got some wheels. There's no way I'm going to make that toss. All right, so now runners at second and third. Swing, and that one is going to get away. 0-2 the count to Coates. Coates went 2 for 2 yesterday's ball game. Johnson over there playing at third. But no, that's going to be the strike. And so Coates will have a seat. And it's going to be time for the Hawks to come back. But we are tied after 3 here in Rockland. Leading off for Consumnes River, number 16, first baseman Jack Moore. All right, going into the fourth inning now. Jack Moore leading things off for Consumnes. Gerald Hansen, starting pitcher for Sierra, still on the mound. First pitch, just a little outside, 1-0. Second pitch is going to be the strike. Hawks leading things off with the 7, 8, and 9 batters. Jack Moore, Royce Samura, Ethan Walker. Pitch in the dirt for another ball. Some excitement there for the Wolverines as they tie things up in the bottom of the third. Solid contact. That one's going to go deep into center. And Alex Johnson makes the grab. Now batting, number 3, second baseman Royce Samura. Wow, incredible grab. I wasn't sure if he was going to get there as he's kind of crashing into the fence, makes the grab, and holds it. I mean, and holds on. I think you got to give him the big pipe organ hit for that. So the big blast. 0-1 with 1 out to Royce Samura, the second baseman. That pitch is going to get away. 1-1. Pitch from Hansen just misses the plate. 3-1. Kind of thought that one was going to hit the corner there. It was a nice looking pitch, but did not happen. Try that again. Oh, the lower side. 3-2. He hit the plate that time. And Ethan Walker, the big center fielder, on deck. Solid contact over to Chamiso, the shortstop, makes the throw. Paulini was pulled away. The foot had kind of come off the bag as he went down to his knees. Swung the arm back over, but not in time. Oh, and I did not see, it looks like Chamiso, when he made the throw, he is on the ground, kind of hurting there in the shin. Coach comes out and says, "Hey, what's up?" Not sure if he twisted. The field obviously is wet, after this week of rain that we had. And so he's going to be testing that out. Coach and the trainer are out there. Zach, jog a little bit on it. Make sure you got this thing. Do not want to see a longer injury on this. Especially after this guy just signed his papers to a D1 school for next year. Got to take care of that thing. All right. No, he's tough. Okay, so he's going to stay in the game. All the Wolverines return back to their positions. Okay, he's just walking it off. He's good. No noticeable limp. I think we're good. You sure? You sure you got this? The umpire says. You sure you got this? Okay. Hanson, you can take a warm-up pitch here. We did take a little time. Good to go. All right. We're back in action. Now batting number 11, center fielder Ethan Walker. And there's the strike to Walker. Trying to remember, I mean, I know that Zach had kind of thrown it off the back, and the throw didn't really have its normal zip on it. Made its way. Oh, there's going to be a little grounder bunt. He is going to be tagged as he runs out the baseline. So he will be out on the bunt. Now batting number 1, shortstop Rudy Rodriguez. Little half swing over. Play is made from second to first, and we are going to go into the bottom of the 4th, all tied up, 1-1. Leading off the bottom of the 4th for your Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So here comes Wise to the plate, kicking things off here in the bottom of the 4th for Sierra College. First pitch inside, ball 1. Yeah, nice strike from Williams. And he'll take the big swing on that one, 1-2. Pitch misses outside, 2-2. Nice swing, and it's going to go right down the first baseline into right field. Nice, solid base hit for Jack Wise. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 17, first baseman Andrew Paulini. And strike 1 to Paulini. Nice change of pace for Sierra College as they start things off with the runner at first. And Paulini reaches, and it will hit that one up into center field. That will be for the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 24, right fielder Andre Chacon. First pitch, ball one to Chacon, the right fielder. Andre Chacon from University High School in Greeley, Colorado. Fouls that one down the third baseline into the little fence guarding the visitors' bullpen from the field. So everybody returns, resets. 1-1 to Chacon. Throw over to first. Wise begins to take off, but that one's going to go foul. It's headed for the soccer field. No doubt about that. Some of the Sierra ground crew out there doing a little work on the soccer field today. First day you're going to get out there without it being solid wet, although that field does play pretty good even in the rain. Throw over to first. Wise is safe, no problem. One and two, the count. And that pitch low. Kind of goes down in the dirt. 2-2 now to Andre Chacon. 302 batter on the season coming into today's ball game. Be a little bit lower with his first at bat. Quick throw by the catcher right at the pitcher's head. So he catches the ball, and, well, the runner is safe at second. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. And Casillas swings on that. It's going to drift off into the Wolverine bullpen. Nobody out there warming up just yet. So 0-1 the count to Phoenix. Casillas, Del Oro High School grad out of neighboring Loomis, just down the road here. Pitch just misses the zone, 1-1. Runner at second, 2 outs. And Casillas throws that one just over the second baseman and all the way from second. Runner's going to score. Casillas starts off for second and then comes back to first. No one's covering first, so no problem. That'll work. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 32, catcher Connor Smith. And there's strike 2 to the Sierra catcher. Smith out of outfield Charter. Will ground that one too short. Makes the quick throw over to second for the third out. After 4, the Wolverines take the lead 2-1. And so Smith, who just got done batting, quickly straps on the gear, and he is ready to be back. Zach Chamiso, the shortstop, who was injured in the last inning in the outfield, he is still playing, so feeling all right. Leading off for the Hawks, number 22, third baseman Corey Williams. Pitch from Hansen, well outside, 1-1. Reaches for that, and Alex Johnson, the center fielder, slides in. He was kind of crouching, looking for the ball in between all of those clouds. He makes the grab for out number 1. Now batting number 10, catcher Nick Solorzano. And first pitch to Solorzano. Nice strike. Big, thick clouds. You got some blue sky, you got some white cloud, you got some gray cloud. And they are thick. I think it's pretty well represented there by the camera. And little shadows creeping back out there on the field as the sun pokes its head out from behind the clouds. Fastball from Hansen. That's in the strike. 2-2. Oh, just missed outside edge of the plate. 3-2 to the catcher, Nick Solorzano. Did have a single in his last at bat. And that will miss low, giving him his first walk of the day. Now batting number 4, designated hitter Colby Lunsford. Lunsford, who had struck out his first at bat, flew out to deep second base in his second at bat. Still looking for his first hit with the runner on for the Hawks. Runner goes from first, and the throw made in time from Smith. He's going to be gone. One and two the count. Now 2 and 2. Big swing. And that one will just tip. Foul. Hit Smith, the catcher, and so kind of stand up, shake it off. Umpire says, I'm just going to walk the ball out to the pitcher. Give you a couple minutes. How you feeling, bud? No birdies singing? No stars? Okay. We're good. Count remains 2 and 2 after the foul. Little grounder over to second. Makes the throw in time to first, and that'll end it. The 4-2 out, and we're going to go to the bottom of the fifth with the Wolverines in the lead 2-1. And I'm going to go ahead and turn things over to our trusty announcer / scoreboard man from right here at Sierra College, TJ.
All right, and welcome back to the Sierra baseball game we have today, where Sierra is leading 2-1 at the bottom of the fifth against the Consumptus River Hawks. And we have Dylan Wells up for the Wolverines. This is second at-bat. His first at-bat, he was walked, so he will be trying to get on base once again for the Wolverines. And that first pitch is going to be a ball. And that one's going to be a strike. Got it down just a little bit more. Get into the strike zone there for strike one. Even count, 1-1. Big swing. But he's not going to get anything on that one. 1-2 the count. It's the bottom of the fifth where Sierra is leading by 1. The score is 2-1. Another big swing, but he will not get anything. That marks the first out for Sierra. They take us to the top of the lineup for Sierra also, where number 19, Alex Johnson, is going to come in for the Wolverines. And if you've seen him today, he has been absolute on the move. He had an amazing catch in center field earlier, where it almost got to that pitch is going to be a strike. It did get all the way to the back fence. He caught it, hit the fence, and still held on to it. It was a great catch. And he's going to bunt, make his way to first. Again, you will see the speed, and he will make it. He will get on base once again. That's his second time in a row on base.
Now batting for Sierra College, number 23, Zach Chamiso.
And now we have number 23, Zach Chamizo up. He's also going to try to get on base. He got on base last time with a bunt. And he's going to check in on first. Williams, a big checker on first today, has been checking the bases a lot. Again, he's going to check up on Alex Johnson. Like I said, he does have a lot of speed. So they're just going to make sure he doesn't try to put it to use anymore. Still 0-0 the count. And here's the first pitch. And that will be a strike for Chamizo. One out so far for the Wolverines, with Alex Johnson on first. And that's going to be a hit right in between short and second. Alex Johnson again with the speed going to go to third. And he will make it, and Chamizo will go second. A nice play from the Wolverines there. Big hit from Chamizo right in between the shortstop and second base to get Alex Johnson to third. And then Chamizo also getting second. And now we have designated hitter Clayton Coates, number 21. He's up to bat. One out so far for the Wolverines. With two Wolverines on base on second and third. And that pitch is going to be hit. And it was almost right down the third baseline. It bounced off almost into the dugout, or to the bullpen. Sorry, the bullpen gates. Off to the left of Sierra. If you haven't made your way out to a baseball game, you still have to. It's an amazing environment. The weather's been amazing lately. Well, besides the rescheduling of games, but the weather has been amazing. And that one's going to be a strike for strike two. 0-2 the count. Still two Wolverines on base. One out. And that would be the first ball for Williams. So 1-2 the count. And that's Clayton Coates at the plate. And that one was way inside. Going to even up the count at 2-2. Alex Johnson has caught 3 fly balls so far, each more impressive than the last. And that one's going to be inside once again to give Clayton Coates the full count. Only one out so far in the bottom of the fifth, where Sierra leads by 1. Big swing, and the catcher's going to lose it. Alex Johnson will get home, and Clayton Coates will get first. Costly drop there for the Hawks. And that's going to increase the Sierra lead by 2. Making the score 3-1 in the bottom of the fifth. And now we have third baseman Jack Wise up. So Jack Wise up. He got a single his last at bat. And that one's going to be inside for ball 1. So after that drop third strike, we got Chamizo on third with Clayton Coates on first. And that was sorry there. Oh, and that's going to be a bunt, and he will be out. But not before Chamizo will also make it in. Making the score 1-4 now. With Clayton Coates on second. That was a bunt there, it looked like. Sorry, I was a little bit I was looking at the score sheet here.
Number 17, Andrew Paulini.
But bunt, sacrificial bunt right there. Sacrificial bunt right there. Now we have Andrew Paulini, the tall first baseman. He's up for the Wolverines. And that one's going to be a strike. And they're going to check him at second, but he will still be safe. Like I said, Williams is really checking on these Sierra players. He knows that they like to get their speed out and that they are a still heavy team. So he's checking up every opportunity he can. And that was going to foul off into the net. And bring a strike 2. 0-2 the count. 2 outs for the Wolverines. They have scored 2 in the bottom of the 5th so far. The score is 4-1. And that one's going to be high. Ball 1. And this would be Williams' 5th inning of pitching. He started and he's still going. I don't see anyone in the bullpen for the Hawks yet. And that one's going to be fouled off into the same spot to the right side of the net there. Still 1-2 the count. The Hawks got out to an early lead in the 2nd inning where they were the only team to score. But so far, and that was going to be hit right towards the shortstop, who will make the toss to first. That was Rudy Rodriguez to Jack Moore. Rudy Rodriguez has been on fire so far. He's had a lot of big plays on defense. But that will end Sierra's run in the bottom of the 5th. The score is 4-1, still in Sierra's favor, taking us to the top of the 6th. The score is 4-1. Sierra is leading in the top of the 6th. All right, and we are back at the top of the 6th, where Sierra is leading by 3. And we have the Hawks up first. Leading off, we have Michael Grijalva, the left fielder for the Hawks. He had a nice throw down to second to get it out earlier in this game. And that first pitch for Hansen is going to be a ball. And Gerald Hansen, this is his 6th inning of work. Sierra pitchers love to get their long innings in. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Even up the count up at 1. Big swing. It's going to be fouled off into the soccer field, it looks like. That's off to the far right of the baseball fields. 1-2 the count. Big swing right back at the pitcher and some quick reactions from Hansen. Some amazing reaction skills from Hansen. He might want to get tested. He might have been bit by a spider last night and get some spidey sense there. And that'll give us the first out for the Hawks. And now we have Caden McKechnie up. He had a home run his first at bat on the first pitch. And that one's going to be high for ball one. Now, some nice reactions from Hansen. That ball for sure was going to get either right past him or go right into his face. And he just stopped it right in its tracks. A big swing once again. Even the count up at 1. 1 out so far for the Hawks. And that one's going to be outside. 2-1 the count. Oh, and that's going to be a big swing. Launches the ball high into the air. It might have went into the trail behind us. 2-2 the count. And that ball was high up in the air. Went over the fence, even over the press box. And that's going to be another swing with contact, but it will go off into the soccer fields once again. Still 2-2 the count. McKechnie hoping to recreate his first at bat with the home run here. And that one's going to be low. Full count. 3-2 for Caden McKechnie. The right fielder for the Hawks. And he will be walked. That one will be ruled a ball. Ruled a ball. The second walk for Hansen.
Now batting number 16, first baseman, Jack Moore.
And now we have Jack Moore, the first baseman, who will be batting after Coach has a little talk. Maybe even have a pitching change. I don't think so, though. Mr. Willie's telling me not quite yet, so I'm going to say it's not quite yet. He's usually right when it comes to these things.
Still warming up. You have a pitcher in bullpen.
Do have a pitcher in the bullpen, he says. They're still warming up. All right, Coach was just having a quick little talk with Hansen. Just calm him down. Again, this is his 6th inning pitching. 6 in a row. Only gave up 1 run so far, which was that home run from McKechnie in the 2nd inning. So 1 out so far for the Hawks. And that first pitch is going to be a strike from Hansen after talking with the coach. That's Jack Moore, the first baseman on bat. Another strike. 0-2 the count. Still 1 Hawk on base after the walk. And that was going to be way outside. 1-2 the count. But McKechnie did get on base. It was not a home run, but it was a walk. And that was going to be hit up right to the second base. And he will get him out at first. Getting more out at first, but McKechnie will make it to second. That was Dylan Wells on the stop there.
Batting number 3, second baseman, Royce Moore.
Now we have Royce Smora, the second baseman for the Hawks. 2 outs so far for the Hawks. They have a runner on second, down by 3. And the top of the 6th, and that will be launched into the air, but it will go backwards. And Almer gets the first strike. 0-1 the count. Another big swing. Made contact, but that will hit the fence. To give us another strike. 0-2 there. Samura has 2 singles on today. And that one will be fouled off into the dirt. Did kind of like a little check swing, but got a little too close. 0-2 the count. 2 outs for the Hawks. With a runner on second. And that one was way outside for Hansen. 1-2 the count now. Sierra still leading 4-1 in the top of the sixth. The Hawks trying to do something about that. And he won't make it. Looked like it was a drop third strike, but he still won't make it to first, giving us 3 outs and taking us to the bottom of the sixth, where the Sierra Wolverines still lead by 3 with a score of 4-1. All right, and we have a new face on the mound for the Hawks. That is Tyler Lamperti, number 25. He's coming in releasing Williams for his 5 innings of work that he did. And now we have number 24, Andre Chacon, up for the Wolverines. The right fielder. Part of that fast trio that they have in the outfield. And that's going to be strike 1. Lamperti coming in hot. And that's going to be a ball, even to count 1-1. But Andre Chacon is just 1/3 of the fast trio outfield, consisting of Phoenix Casillas, Alex Johnson, and Andre Chacon for the Wolverines. That's going to be a strike. But they have really been on the move today, getting everywhere around the field. Each of them having some pop flies caught. Alex Johnson with 3, Andre Chacon with 2, and Casillas with 1. Which his 1 was way far out there. Nice catch, if I do say so myself. And that's going to be hit. Oh, just barely foul. It bounced. Looked like it was a little close to the bag there, but bounced and went over the foul line there. So 1-2 the count so far for Andre Chacon. No outs. He's the first batter in the bottom of the sixth, where Sierra leads 4-1. And that's going to be a ball, even the count up at 2. And again, that's Tyler Lamperti up on the mound for the Hawks. This is his first inning of today. And that's going to be a strike. Lamperti with his first batter will get his first strike. Strike out, sorry.
Now batting for the Wolverines.
And now we have number 18, Phoenix Casillas, another part of that fast trio in the outfield for the Wolverines. And that's going to be a strike for Casillas. So Lamperti with his first batter struck them out. We'll see what he does with the second. And that was going to be hit right back at him. And he's just going to make a nice little toss there. Got a little close. Again, I told you those outfielders have speed. It was a little closer than he would have liked. But that would give us the second out for the Wolverines.
Number 32, Connor Smith.
And now we have number 32, Connor Smith, the catcher for the Wolverines. He's up to bat. And Smith has yet to get on base. He's going to hope to change that here. And that's going to be a ball. And that's going to be a strike. That pitch has some nice movement there. Even the count up at 1. And after this inning, he will be back to being graced with the amazing voice of Mr. Willie. That one, yeah, it looked like it did hurt there. Mr. Willie saying ouch, looked like it might have bounced back up in. Yeah. Didn't seem it was pleasant. Fouled off into the dirt there. Might have bounced off his shin. 1-2 the count. 2 outs for the Wolverines. All right, and he will say he got it back in time. 2-2 the count now. Little check swing. Got it back in time. 2 outs. 2-2 the count. Wolverines still lead by 3. And that's going to be hit right to right field, but it will drop in front of the right fielder. And he will drop it. Connor Smith is going to go to second. And look at that long, lengthy slide there. The catcher put some moves on to get to second. He said he's a catcher, but he can also be a runner when he likes. Now we have Dylan Wells, the second baseman, up for the Wolverines after that nice run from Connor Smith. He had a nice strong hit to get to first and then putting it to that extra gear to get to second. And that was going to be outside. First ball for Dylan Wells. A big swing, but he will not come up with anything. That will even the count up at 1. So 1 runner on for the Wolverines. 2 outs so far. And that's Connor Smith on second. The long, lengthy catcher. And that's going to be fouled off into the soccer fields. Bringing the count to 1-2. And that's number 4, Dylan Wells, the second baseman for the Wolverines. On base. On. At the plate, sorry, not on base. They're going to call a quick time. And that's going to be fouled off. Went to the back net there. Dylan Wells fighting to stay alive with 1-2 the count. He was walked his first at bat. And that pitch there is going to be a nice strike to give us the 3rd out. And the 2nd strikeout for Tyler Lamperti, number 25. He had an amazing inning coming in. And now I will turn it back over to the amazing voice of Mr. Willie. He will be relief announcing me for the rest of the game here.
Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 36, Tyler Olson. All right, baseball fans, how about it? We are back. Good job once again to TJ the man, our Sierra College student here, getting in some time behind the microphone. That's just too cool, being able to get that experience, thinking about maybe a little career in some sports journalism, sports broadcasting. Great way to start. And, right here at the community college level, we appreciate that. So we are going into the bottom of the 6th inning, top of the 7th inning, with the Wolverines in the lead 4-1. Got a new arm on the mound. Tyler Olson Santa Teresa High School from San Jose comes to the mound in relief of Gerald Hansen, who went the first 6 for Sierra. Good job. Got in a little trouble there in the bottom of the 5th, or excuse me, in the top of the 5th. And coach came out, had a little talk, straightened it right up, and got to business. So good job, Gerald Hansen. Great start today. Pinch hitting for Consumnes River, number 7, Mike Freitas. All right, so pinch hitter to start things off here in the top of the 7th inning. First swing right over to the shortstop. Zach Chamiso makes the quick throw to first, and he will be gone. Now batting number 11, center fielder Ethan Walker. Pitch from Olson outside for the 3rd ball. And there's going to be strike 1 to Walker. Full count. Excuse me, that was, hold on, I got my guys confused here. That was for Rudy Rodriguez. Now batting number 22, third baseman Corey Williams. Oh, the pinch hitter that came in. I see, that's what screwed me up. Oh, it happens, folks. Ever have one of those days? Yeah. I came pretty close, but I'm still at a baseball game, and it's not that bad. All right, so we got a man on with the walk. That one gets just over the first baseman. It's down the line. Williams is going to go for extra bases. He's going to get 2, and Rodriguez stops at 3rd. Now batting number 10, catcher Nick Solorzano. So really quick, Olson comes in and guys making contact, getting on. Of course, the walk to start things off, and then the nice base hit down the first baseline. Real quick, 2 men on and only 1 out. Pitch outside, ball 2. Hold on 1 second. We're going to have a little conversation. Coach is going to come out. Not liking what he's seeing from Olson right off the bat here, so he wants to straighten some things out. And it looks like we might have another pinch hitter on deck. for the Hawks. Changing things up, down 3 runs. They need to do something. All right, so the quick conversation is had. Coach Evo is returning to the dugout. Counts 2-0 to Nick Solorzano, the catcher for Cosumnes River. Again, we're here in the top of the 7th inning. Wolverines lead 4-1. Hawks trying to change that right now with the tying runner at the plate. Pinch hitting for the Hawks, number 29, AJ Santa Maria. So Santa Maria comes to the plate in the DH spot, hitting for Colby Lunsford. From Placentia, California, Valencia High School. And bases loaded opportunity with 1 out for the Hawks. And Santa Maria getting ready for his first pitch. Outside, ball 1. Pitch outside. And Olsen just not finding the strike zone. There's the strike, 2-1. There is another arm in the bullpen for Sierra, as we did see the coach already come out and have a little talk with Tyler. So we may see another pitcher come in as bases are loaded. They don't want to let this one get away. This is a conference game. Wolverines, of course, have the 1-game lead in the series, but do not want to let game 2 get away from them. Swing from Santa Maria, and that one is going to fly into left. Phoenix Casillas makes the grab, the relay, the throw, but not in time. And Rudy Rodriguez able to score from third after tagging up. So the lead is cut down to 4-2, 2-run lead now for the Wolverines. Now batting number 5, left fielder Michael Grijalva. So 0-1 to Grijalva with 2 outs, 2 runners on. And next pitch going to be low. Evens up the count, 1-1. Couple arms now warming up in the Sierra bullpen. Giving some options. And the swing, it's going to go over Jack Weiss's head on third. And coach is saying, keep on coming from second. So one will score. And as the ball gets away, I did not see what happened over there in front of the dugout. The ball fell in the dugout, is what TJ is saying. I did not see. I saw the ball get away, and all of a sudden everybody was signaling another base. Now batting number 13, right fielder Cade McKechnie. So with the 2 runs tacked on, it is tied once again in Rockland, and the Hawks with a runner at third. And there is strike 1 to Cade McKechnie, the home run hero of the first inning, or excuse me, of the second inning for Cosumnes River. And just like that, the lead has evaporated. So with 2 outs, McKechnie there at the plate. 1-1 the count. Pitch outside. But Smith able to make the grab. Ball does not get away. That pitch will drop low. 3-1. Big swing and a miss from McKechnie. Full count. Ooh, and that one's going to be well inside. Just misses the batter. But he's going to get the walk. Now batting number 16, first baseman Jack Moore. And there is strike 1, 2 more. He's had contact in all 3 of his previous at-bats. Flying out to right and to center. Last one to second base. But all 3 of them were outs. Runner goes at first, and he will make contact with that, getting well to the left of the shortstop, Chimiso. And so go-ahead run comes in for the Hawks off that single. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Wolverines. As Coach Evo comes in and says, I'll take that ball. And we're going to have another guy come in right now. Trying to get a handle on which pitcher is going to be coming in. We had multiple people coming in, warming up. Now on the mound for your Wolverines, number 25, Dylan Ranello. So tough outing there for Olsen as he gives up 4 runs. And the Hawks go into the lead. Ranello comes in with that sidearm, very different release. And so the Hawks batters, all of them, looking kind of intently on what's happening. Now batting number 3, Royce Murua. And strike one from Ranello to Samura, second baseman. Strike 2 on the outside edge of the plate. 0-2 with 2 outs. That one misses the zone for ball 1. Again, if you just joined us, we're in the top of the 7th. The Wolverines have the lead coming into this inning, but the Hawks just dropped a 4 on them. And with 2 runners on, Dylan Ranello comes into the game trying to stop the bleeding. Again, 2 runners are on, 2 outs. And Samura, who was really the big hero of the last game for the Hawks, bright spot, he makes contact with that, drives the hit into left field. And so he's going to score another run. Hawks now lead by 2, 6-4. Now batting number 7, Mike Freitas. Swing and a miss. 0-2 the count to Freitas. And he will go down. That will end it, but not before the Hawks put up an impressive 5 spot on the board, and they will take over the lead as we go into the bottom of the 7th. But in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and sing it. And here we are, baseball fans, in the middle of the 7th. So you know what that means. It's time to stand up, stretch it out. Come on, let's hear it. A 1 and a 2. Take me up to the ball game. Take me up. Ball game. And Tyler Lamperti remains on the mound for the Hawks after a good outing there. So he came in to replace the starting pitcher, Williams. Yeah, looks like we're going to have Alex Johnson leading things off for the Wolverines. Johnson followed by Chimiso and the designated hitter, Clayton Coates. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. So Johnson, the center fielder, sees ball one come through. Start things off for Sierra here in the bottom of the seventh, where the Hawks lead 6-4. Second pitch, well outside. Ball two. Drops the bat down, but pulls it back. Umpire says, no, it's a strike, though. It doesn't matter. As the ball comes across, 2-1. Nice pitch. Had some movement. Must have got across the back corner. And Johnson pops that one straight up. It is going to come back, but not out of play. And Nick Solorzano, the catcher for the Hawks, says, I got it. And that's the out. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop Zach Chamiso. Chamiso swings on the first pitch. Hard grounder to the second baseman, who makes the throw in time. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 21, designated hitter Clayton Coates. Okay, no problem. Ball goes foul. 0-1 the count to Coates. Big swing for strike two. And that one also goes foul off to the left, dropping into the Hawks bullpen. 0-2 with 2 outs to Clayton Coates, designated hitter for Sierra College. That pitch well outside, 1-2. That one a little further outside, obviously coming all the way back to the net. 2-2, 2 outs to Clayton Coates. Jack Wise, third baseman, is on deck for Sierra. Nobody on. Here in the bottom of the seventh, and umpire says that one caught the edge. And that will end the seventh with the Hawks in the lead, 6-4. Okay, now leading off for Consumnes, number 1, shortstop Rudy Rodriguez. Dylan Ranello still on the mound for Sierra College, starting things off here in the 8th inning. As the top of the order for the Hawks, Rudy Rodriguez, Corey Williams, and Nick Solorzano. Rodriguez hits the grounder over to second. Throw in time from Wells for the 4-3 out. Yeah, and I got a yellow jacket on my microphone. All right. Well, that was fun. Dude was right there on my microphone, and I didn't get to announce that. Where are we at? Corey Williams, the third baseman at the bat. No problem. So 2-0 the count from Ranello, and Williams will pop down one deep into center. Alex Johnson goes back to the fence and makes the grab for the out. Now batting number 10, catcher Nick Solorzano. And Solorzano able to make that pop into left. Really right there between center and left. And Casillas able to come over, pick it up, make the throw in. But Solorzano gets the base hit. Now batting number 28, Nate Schwartz. So Nate Schwartz, pinch hitting, replacing AJ San Maria, who came up the last time and was able to pinch hit for one at bat. Want to know the count to Schwartz. Quick throw from Ranello over to first. Checking up on the runner, the catcher, Solorzano. Again, Hawks have the lead, 6-4. Big swing and a miss. His throw just misses the outer edge. 2-1. Left fielder Grijalva on deck for Consumnes. Nice hit. It's going to drop into left. No. Casillas makes the dive kind of from the knees, makes the grab, and that will be the third out. And we're going to go ahead and go into the bottom of the 8th with the Hawks in the lead, 6-4. All right, we are here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Hawks leading this one 6-4 over the Wolverines. Again, a huge 7th for the Hawks as they put 5 up on the board and went from a 4-1 deficit to a 6-4 lead. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 14, third baseman Jack Wise. So Wise, the third baseman out of Reno, Bishop Manogue High School, comes to the plate. Swings, that one goes high up into right field. And McKechnie able to make the grab for the out. First out at the bottom of the 8th. Now batting for the Wolverines, first baseman Andrew Paulini. Immediate strike one to Paulini. Pitch low, 1-1. Andrews made contact all 3 at bats, but still unable to get a hit. Hit into a double play. His first at bat flew into center and hit to the shortstop. Grounder in his last at bat. Hits that one foul down the third baseline. Count 2-2. American flag flying in left field, blowing from right to left. But the sun is definitely shining now. You can see the shadow being cast out there on the mound. Tyler Lamperti, the relief pitcher for the Hawks. And that one pitched well inside as Paulini dodges out of the way. Full count to Andrew Paulini, first baseman from Oakmont High School in Roseville. And that will be a strike. Nice movement on that pitch. Paulini goes down with the K. Now batting for the Wolverines, right fielder Andre Chacon. First pitch to Chacon, strike one. Lamperti coming in, throwing some strikes, getting right down to business here. And that one outside. Ball just gets away from Solorzano. 2-1 the count. There's the strike, evening up the count. 2-2 with 2 outs. And that one popped up. Solorzano, the catcher, goes on the run, just about runs into the dugout trying to chase that ball down. Not able to get there in time. Another pitcher stretching out in the bullpen for the Wolverines. Doesn't look like he's going full speed yet, just stretching. Dylan Ranello doing a good job since coming in. And there is the K, second in a row for Lamperti. And Dylan Ranello returns to the mound for the Wolverines. So we're going into the top of the ninth. Hawks in the lead 6-4 as they put up 5 in the 7th inning. Wolverines unable to come back and tie it up, or at least close the gap, 2-run gap. And mission now to hold the Hawks lead to 2 going into the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the ninth inning for the Hawks, number 5, Michael Grijalva. Grijalva swings on first pitch. Fouls it down the third baseline into the fence separating the field from the Hawks bullpen. Swings on that, and it's going to go high up into right field. Going foul, but Andre Chacon able to make the grab. Umpire signals out. Now batting number 13, right fielder Cade McKechnie. So McKechnie, who has walked his last 2 appearances at the plate. And Ranello keeps the tradition alive with ball 1. Again, not going in. McKechnie with the solid home run shot just to the left at the 375 sign there in center field in his first appearance in the 2nd inning. Ball 3 to McKechnie. And that first pitch is going to be a strike. McKechnie, I'm not sure why he did that. That wasn't even close. I mean, it was right down the middle of the plate. I understand you weren't going to swing on a 3-0 pitch, but not even close. 3-1, and he swings on that one. That's going to just rocket foul. Far to the left, over the bullpen, maybe the batting cages. It just was sailing. Okay, so full count to McKechnie, the right fielder for Consumnes. And that one is going to be strike 3. It catches the outer edge. Nice movement there on that pitch. You got to appreciate that. Next up for the Hawks, number 16, Jack Moore. Nice pitching there from Manello. McKechnie just thought it was all over, after the 3-0, and Ranello fought right back, got him out. Nice strike, evens up the count 1-1. Ooh, like a golf shot, and it just sails over the shortstop into left field. And so that's going to be a base hit. Now batting number 3, Royce Samura. So again, the shortstop comes to the plate. Base hit, base hit, base hit. He had 1 out so far. 6-3 out, but 3 hits today. 3 for 4. Went 3 for 3 yesterday, including a home run, a single, and a double. Let's say the guy hits. And he's what? 5'7", 150? Still, home run and a double yesterday, folks. I mean, the guy hits. And there's strike 2 to Samura. Makes contact with that. It sails foul off to the right. So we will come back, try that one again. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Lone base runner at first. And that pitch well outside, evens up the count, 2 and 2. Wolverines antsy. They want to get back to the plate. Extend this game. And grounds it right back to Ranello, who tosses it over to first, makes the 3rd out. And we're going to go to the bottom of the 9th. Wolverines trail by 2, 6-4. Leading off for the Wolverines, number 18, left fielder Phoenix Casillas. So Casillas steps up to the plate. Left fielder made a number of just great plays today. Kind of a diving as he was sliding to the right, jumping on the full run, and here in previous inning, kind of diving forward, going down to the knees and getting it. Hard hit to the shortstop, who makes the throw in time to first for the 6-3 out. Now batting for Sierra College, number 32, catcher Connor Smith. And so Smith comes to the plate. Pitch inside, but misses the shins. 2-0. And we got a pinch hitter on deck for Sierra. Takes the strike, 2-1. That one misses, 3-1 the count. shows the bunt, and Connor Smith gets the walk down to first. Pinch hitting for the Wolverines, number 16, Josh Hardiman. So now Hardiman comes to the plate. Hardiman seen a lot of action DH, also third base. Definitely has some power and has some speed as well. So he comes to the plate. And the pitch from Lamperti. First pitch is a strike. He's replacing the number 9 batter, Dylan Wells, the second baseman. Nice hit past the short and third. Solid little base hit, advancing the runners now with 2 on. Now batting for Sierra College, number 19, center fielder Alex Johnson. Pinch running on first base, number 12, Mitsuki Kono. So Kono sees a lot of action at second as well as short. Comes in to pinch run for Hardiman. And that first pitch outside, 1-0. Nice strike from Lamperti to the leadoff batter for the Wolverines, Alex Johnson. And Zach Chamiso on deck. Next pitch, another strike from Lamperti. Next pitch misses a little high. 2-2. So with 2 runners on and 1 out, Alex Johnson there at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Down in the dirt. Full count. Sierra down by 2 with Johnson at the plate. Here in the bottom of the 9th. Pops that one straight up in the air. It's coming back, but it looks like it's going to be over the net. And indeed it is. Full count, 1 out to Alex Johnson. And Tyler Lamperti deals. Swings, little grounder, short over to third. Makes the throw, but the first baseman is off. Tough throw. And it looks like we're going to have a conversation at the mound. Going to have a little timeout. Talk on the mound as the coach comes out. Bases loaded for the Wolverines. Got Zach Chamiso, the shortstop, coming up to bat. And the third leading batter for Sierra, coming in batting .364 on the season before today's game. Now batting for the Wolverines, number 23, shortstop, Zach Chamiso. And so Chamiso at the plate, bases loaded. He rips one into right field. He flips the bat. It is a grand slam home run for Zach Chamiso. Walk-off game winner home run. That is the ball game. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, grand slam home run. Chamiso with the celebration. Folks, it doesn't get better than that. Grand slam home run. Incredible. And with the walk-off grand slam by Zach Chamiso, the Wolverines take the ball game and the series 8-6 over Cosumnes River. Absolutely incredible. I'm trying to catch my breath. I got to be playing some music here. I don't care. That is just incredible. How do you top that, folks? Absolutely beautiful. Again, congratulations, Zach Chamiso and the Wolverines for this come-from-behind victory. 8-6 after being really just cut to the core there in the seventh inning. Hawks put up 5. Looked like they're able to take it. And then with one out up and bases loaded, Zach Chamiso with just no doubt bat flipping home, grand slam home run over the 385 sign in right field. That is going to be the ball game for us. We are going to be out of action for a couple days next week. We have a couple of rescheduled games. We'll be playing here at home on Wednesday. Of course, Game 3 of the series will take place tomorrow down at Cosumnes River. But next week here in Rockland, we have 3 games scheduled. Wednesday, Wolverines will be taking on Mission College. They're going to be coming to town on Wednesday. Thursday and Friday will feature games by Taft College making the trip up. And first time we've seen them this year, I believe, and they're going to be making the trip. And so we'll see you on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week here in Rockland for some non-conference action. Again, we hope to see you then. And if you get the chance, come on out. We always enjoy fans in the stands cheering on some incredible Wolverine baseball action. And I'm still, look at this, I got chills on. Give the guy another heart attack, why don't you, Zach? Hey, for my announcer / scoreboard man, TJ, I am Willie Preston, the PA / play-by-play man for the Wolverines here. Signing off, another beautiful day. We'll see you next Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in, folks.